Welcome, dear readers, to a journey into the profound wisdom of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, as we delve into his 6 principles for maintaining mental resilience. Seneca's Stoic philosophy has stood the test of time, offering invaluable insights into how to navigate life's challenges with strength and equanimity. In this story, we will take a closer look at these principles, each a gem of Stoic thought, and explore how Seneca's own life experiences brought them to life. Join us on this enlightening journey through the teachings and anecdotes of a philosopher whose wisdom continues to inspire and guide us toward greater emotional fortitude and resilience. First, practice self-awareness is a fundamental concept. In Seneca's Stoic philosophy, it involves understanding and being in tune with one's own emotions, reactions, and thought processes. Seneca believed that self-awareness was the first step toward personal growth and emotional resilience. Here's a short story to illustrate this principle. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, often emphasized the importance of self-awareness in his writings. He shared a personal anecdote about his own journey towards self-awareness. At one point in his life, he recognized that he had a tendency to react with anger to situations that were beyond his control. He would get upset over trivial matters and waste his emotional energy. Realizing that this lack of self-awareness was causing him unnecessary suffering, Seneca decided to change. He began to reflect on his own emotional responses and started to question the reasons behind his anger. Through introspection and contemplation, he gained insight into his own emotional triggers. As a result of this self-awareness, Seneca found that he could better manage his emotions and reactions. He no longer allowed external events to dictate his inner tranquility. This transformation allowed him to approach life's challenges with a calm and rational mindset. In line with Stoic principles, Seneca's story serves as a valuable lesson. In the practice of self-awareness, it demonstrates how the simple act of introspection and self-reflection can lead to profound personal growth and emotional resilience, enabling us to better navigate the ups and downs of life. Second, Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once wrote about accepting what you can't control through a short story. In ancient Rome, there was a wise merchant who sailed the seas for his trade. One day, as he was setting sail, a fierce storm approached. Despite his skilled navigation, the tempest raged, and his ship was at the mercy of the waves. As he clung to the mast, he realized the storm was beyond his control. In that moment, he made a profound decision. He accepted the reality of the storm's power and focused on what he could control, his response. He did his best to secure the ship, take precautions, and remain calm. Miraculously, the storm passed, and he and his crew survived. Seneca's lesson is clear. Life, like the sea, is full of uncontrollable storms. We must accept what we can't change and focus on our response, our actions, and our inner tranquility. This is the essence of true wisdom. Third, set realistic expectations. Seneca warned against setting unrealistic expectations for ourselves and others. He believed that setting achievable goals and having reasonable expectations could help prevent disappointment and anger. By aligning our expectations with reality, we reduce the emotional turmoil that comes from unmet or exaggerated expectations. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, often emphasized the importance of setting realistic expectations. He believed that doing so was essential for living a content and fulfilled life. Here's a short story inspired by Seneca's philosophy. Seneca once told a tale of a young philosopher who set out on a journey to attain wisdom. In his pursuit, he often compared himself to the greatest philosophers of his time and set unrealistically high expectations for his own progress. One day, he met Seneca and shared his frustrations about not meeting these grand expectations. Seneca listened carefully and then imparted a valuable lesson. He told the young philosopher that wisdom is a lifelong journey, and it's more about making steady progress and continuous learning than trying to match the wisdom of the greats. Seneca encouraged the young philosopher to set realistic expectations by focusing on his personal growth and understanding that wisdom, like a mighty oak, takes time to grow from a small acorn. The philosopher took this wisdom to heart and found peace in embracing the journey of learning, understanding that setting realistic expectations for himself was the key to true progress. Fourth, embrace adversity. Seneca viewed adversity as an opportunity for personal growth. He believed that facing challenges, setbacks, and hardships was essential for building mental resilience. He encouraged individuals to not shy away from difficulties, but to confront them with courage and fortitude. In his letters and essays, he often used anecdotes and examples to illustrate how adversity could lead to greater wisdom and strength. Embracing adversity means accepting and facing life's challenges, difficulties, and setbacks with resilience and a positive attitude, rather than avoiding or resisting them. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of dealing with adversity in a wise and philosophical manner. Here's a short story inspired by his teachings. Seneca once spoke of a young student who faced a series of unfortunate events, including the loss of a loved one, financial hardship, and personal health issues. Overwhelmed and despondent, the student sought Seneca's counsel. Seneca, in his wisdom, explained that adversity is an inevitable part of life and cannot be avoided. He told the student that the true test of character lies in how one responds to adversity. He encouraged the student to embrace these challenges as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. The student took Seneca's words to heart and began to view adversity as a teacher rather than an enemy. With time, he learned to endure and even thrive amidst difficult circumstances. Using each setback as a stepping stone toward personal development, embracing adversity, as Seneca had advised, became the cornerstone of the student's resilient and virtuous life. Fifth, practice negative visualization. Seneca advocated a practice known as premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. This involved contemplating worst-case scenarios and considering how one would cope with them. By mentally preparing for adversity, individuals can develop the psychological fortitude to face challenging situations with composure and equanimity. Practicing negative visualization is a Stoic exercise that involves deliberately imagining and contemplating potential negative outcomes or losses in life. It's done not to dwell on fear or pessimism, but to prepare the mind for adversity and foster gratitude for what one currently has. Here's a short story inspired by Seneca's teachings. Seneca often emphasized the importance of negative visualization to his students. He shared the story of a wealthy merchant who had accumulated great wealth and lived in opulence. However, the merchant practiced negative visualization regularly. Every so often, he would close his eyes and imagine losing his wealth, his possessions, and even his family. He would envision the hardships that might come his way. This exercise may seem counterintuitive, but the merchant believed it helped him appreciate the present more deeply and prepare for the uncertainties of life. One day, misfortune did strike, and the merchant lost a significant portion of his wealth, while others panicked. He remained surprisingly calm. He had already mentally prepared for such a possibility. Moreover, he found solace in the fact that he still had his health, family, and the ability to rebuild. The story illustrates that practicing negative visualization, as Seneca advocated, can help individuals become more resilient, grateful, and better prepared to face life's challenges with equanimity. Sixth, maintain a virtuous character. Seneca's philosophy was deeply rooted in Stoic virtues, including wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. He believed that cultivating these virtues was essential for achieving a resilient and virtuous characters. By living in accordance with these principles, individuals could navigate life's challenges with integrity and moral strength. Seneca's own life and writings exemplify his commitment to these Stoic virtues. These 6 principles, drawn from Seneca's Stoic philosophy, provide a comprehensive framework for building and maintaining mental resilience. In the face of life's trials and tribulations, Seneca's writings, particularly his letters and essays, continue to inspire and guide individuals seeking to develop greater mental fortitude and emotional resilience. Interested in exploring more Stoic wisdom and practical strategies for enhancing mental resilience, like Seneca's practicing negative visualization, subscribe to our channel for regular updates on philosophy and personal development.